If they're under the age of 16, yes, I believe it's child abuse. A couple of days ago, Texas Governor Abbott issued a letter directing state departments of Family and Protective Services to conduct thorough investigations into families of transgender youth who are receiving or want to receive transgender affirming care. Okay? He's saying it's child abuse for a parent to take their child to a doctor to give them hormone therapy, reassignment surgery, and that stuff like that because the kid says they're trans. Well, I believe he's correct, and I believe it's child abuse, and I'm going to tell you why. In the state of Texas, the legal age of consent for medical care is 16 years old. That is only if the youth is living apart from their parents with a managing conservator or managing their own finances, which I don't know about you, but I don't know any 16-year-old living apart from their parents unless they're runaways and homeless, or if they're at boarding school, or I don't know any 16-year-olds who are managing their own finances. For a parent, let's say an 11-year-old girl goes to her parents and says, I think I'm trans. I'm a boy. I was born a boy. And the parents are going to say, oh, okay, if that's how you feel, okay. Well, we're going to take you to some specialists and some doctors. And if you want to be a boy, we're going to pay for hormone therapy and we're going to pay for surgeries. Okay, now wait. They do this 10 or 15 years down the line. The girl, we'll call her Jessie, okay? She went from Jessie to Jonathan. Well, Jonathan, 10 years from now, wants to be Jessie again. What are you going to do? The parents enabled a child to make a decision, a life-altering decision, to change their gender. They not only paid for it, they encouraged it. Yeah, these people should be held accountable for doing damage. That's right, I said it, damage to their child. But of course, all the LGBTQs and the gay and lesbian, all these organizations, they're all saying that he's discriminating against trans youth and he doesn't know what he's talking about and it's not criminal for people to want to be trans. No, it's not criminal. If you're an adult and you decide. Now, you all know my opinion on genders, okay? I'm not going to go over it again. There's males and there's females. But of course, there's 72 other genders. And I'll say this only once, because I've said it a million times. I don't give a shit what people want to do. You're a guy, you want to be a girl. You're a girl, you want to be a guy. Good for you. But be an adult. In my opinion, 16 years old is still too young. You're a child. You cannot or you do not have the capacity to make a decision like that sometime down the line you may regret. And then what do you do? You're screwed. You're done. Parents need to be parents, okay? And if their young child, 6, 8, 10, 12, goes to them and tells them they think they're trans, A, where they hearing this from? Because a lot of this shit is being talked about in schools. B, you're just going to automatically agree with them and give them what they want at that young age. The parent is endangering the child. That is child abuse. And any licensed physician, clinic, or hospital that will let a parent sign a medical release giving their child hormone therapy or gender transformation surgery, I don't know what the hell you call it, but you know what I mean. The hospitals and the doctors and nurses and whoever else was involved in any of these procedures should be held accountable. People are going nuts, okay? They're going crazy. You're not going to tell me I don't care. I'll argue this point all day if you want to have a debate about it. The ages, like I said, 6, 8, 10, 12, even 16. You don't have the mental capacity to say, I want to be a guy and I'm a girl. I was born in a different body. You're hearing this on social media. You're seeing it on TV, in TV commercials. And people are preaching this shit in schools. That, again, should be illegal. And any parent who takes their child for any procedures like that should be investigated and criminally charged with child abuse, and they should potentially lose custody of their kids because they're endangering their children. If you're 18 years or older, and even 18 I think is too young, if you're 18 years or older and you decide you're a girl, you want to have your breast removed, and you know what I'm saying, the surgery, that's on you. You're a legal adult. And you'll either regret it someday or you won't. But like I've also said a million times, remember this. If little Johnny wants to be called Jill, okay, and he goes through all those transformations, all that surgery, you know what? He's still going to be Johnny, because Jill or Johnny can't have kids, okay? These people are going crazy. I'm a woman. I was born a woman. I want to be... No, you're not. I'm sorry. And disagree with me if you want. But the facts are the facts. We all know that men cannot conceive a child. So why is it that everybody has to fall into this trap of Johnny is now Jill? No, he's not fucking Jill, okay? He cannot conceive a child. End of story. You can have as much surgery as you want, but at this stage in our lives, in this world we live in, I don't know of any males having babies. But you see them all over you see videos of it. There's women who are now men, and they're having babies, and they're called dad. These people, I swear, and I call it an attention grab, and I'm not saying that people don't think that way, because obviously they do. I don't have to agree with it. I don't have to go along with it. But when you're endangering children at those young ages because they heard somewhere that they can become a boy or a girl and the parent is allowing it, the parents need to be held accountable. And Abbott is 100% correct. They should be investigated. And if they have paid for any procedures or hormone therapy or whatever, they should be held criminally responsible, and they should face losing custody of that child for endangering that child. I'm not bullying. I'm not bashing. What I'm saying is, it's wrong. And for all these coalitions, the gay and lesbians and the LGBs and the TQs and the plus threes, there's so many of them now. They're all up in arms because Abbott's saying that. Now Abbott's the bad guy. They're saying it's a Republican play. It's for votes. He's trying to reel in different voters. Shut the hell up. This is an issue that's very prominent in our society today. Boys want to be girls. Girls want to be boys. If you want to dress that way, go ahead. I don't care if you're 6, 8, 10, or 12. But the parents should not be enabling these kids to have anything done to them that's going to alter their body chemistry unless they're 18 years or older. And of course, Sleepy Joe is condemning what he said because he supports all these people. Because look at him. Look what's going on right now in our country. And I'll talk about that another time. But this is so sad that we live in a world like this, that people just can't do what they got to do. Do what you got to do. Don't flaunt it. Don't broadcast it. Don't protest it. Because, I quite frankly, I don't think anybody cares. You're throwing it in our face, and then you expect everybody to go along with it. Well, I, for one, am not going to go along with it because I don't agree with it. But I'm not going to disrespect someone if that's the life they choose. But I will be against anybody harming a child just because the child heard somewhere that they could change their gender. It's wrong. The federal government is wrong for agreeing with it. And I think maybe they should be held accountable also for letting this shit happen in this country, because they're not backing the leaders of certain states who want to put a stop to this, because these are children. They're children. Let them play. Let them learn. Let them play sports. Do whatever they want to do. But change your gender? You're a baby. You're 11. You're 8. You're 6. You're 10. You're not changing your gender. These parents got to be fucking crazy for letting it happen. And anybody who supports the parents are crazy in my eyes too. And that's it. That's it. This shit is actually going on today in this country. And it's probably going on for so long, but now they just throw it out there because that's the thing to do. Because that's what the liberal left wants to do. Because they're always right. And everybody else is wrong. There's nothing wrong with taking my 9-year-old to a doctor for hormone therapy and make sure that their genitals are distorted or destroyed because they don't like what they were born. Shut the hell up. You need counseling if you're an adult doing that to your child. And again, you should be criminally responsible for damaging that child. And that's it. Again, I'm done with this rant. Thank you for watching. If you liked what I had to say, consider liking my video. The more likes I get, believe it or not, the YouTube algorithm does pick it up and will spread my videos more. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. And that's it. I hope everybody's healthy and safe. And I'll be back very soon with another rant. It's probably going to be about what's going on in Ukraine right now, so stay tuned for that one.